Did you know that the last Grand Master of the Knights Templar died with a prediction? Jacques de Molay was the last Grand Master of the Knights Templar, and when he was giving his final speech before his death, he actually predicted what would happen to both the Pope and the French king. On this day in 1314, Jacques de Molay and his fellow Templars were burned alive by the order of Pope Clement V, and his last words were, "Let evil swiftly fall to those who wrongly condemned us. God will avenge us." And guess what? He was right. Both the Pope and the French king ended up in hell. Why? Well, in a previous episode, we already explained why the Templars are innocent of all heresy. In short, the French king wanted all of their wealth, and he pressured the Pope to disband them. So the Pope, fearing for his own power and prestige, ordered the Templars to be arrested and then burned alive if they didn't confess to heresy. Now, Jacques de Molay and his fellow Templars did die a Catholic. They died for Christ and his holy Catholic Church. They refused to renounce their vows and their faith, even though they were tortured over long periods of time. But why would the Templars be burned alive if they weren't guilty? Because the king and the Pope didn't really care about justice or the truth. They just cared about power and money. Philip IV, King of France, wanted the Templars gone so that he could take their land and their treasure, and he put pressure on the Pope to get rid of them. Pope Clement V was afraid of losing his position of power, so he gave in to the king's demands. He ordered the Templars to be arrested and then burned alive if they didn't confess to heresy. So let us remember Jacques de Molay and his fellow Templars who died on this day in 1314. They died defending their faith and their vows, even though they were innocent. They went to heaven with Jesus Christ after they died as martyrs. Let us also pray for the conversion of the French king and the Pope who died in hell for their sins. If you want to learn more about the history of the Knights Templar, make sure to follow and check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.